Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Jonathan Coates, and in today's free copywriting training, I'm going to be talking about the FAB formula, which stands for features, advantages, and benefits. And I'm going to be talking about how you can use it for your product, like descriptions and stuff like that, or when you're trying to sell an opportunity, or if you're just trying to get your point across and you want it to be compelling, then I'm going to be talking about how you can apply the FAB formula. Now, this is a copywriting formula, but as anyone in the business knows, in copywriting is basically just selling on paper. So this is really a selling formula, but most people apply it to copywriting when they're writing copy. So let's go ahead and go over it. Now, I want to give you a few examples here. So I just want to give you an example real quick before I go into it. So an example, like say for a smartphone ad, a feature would be high resolution camera. That's a feature of the phone. What would the advantage of that would be to capture stunning photos and videos. What would be the benefit? So those two, a lot of people, they get them confused, features and benefits, but the benefit isn't high resolution camera. The benefit would be create lasting memories and share your experiences with your loved ones. So I wanted to give you that example of feature, advantage, and benefit. So what is the advantage that you will have by having this feature? You'll be able to capture stunning photos and videos. And what would be the benefit of that? Create lasting memories and share experiences with your loved ones. So the FAB formula is a proven framework for crafting persuasive copy that effectively highlights the value of a product or service. And as I was saying, it stands for features, advantages, and benefits. Now, features are specific qualities or characteristics of the product or service. Advantages would be the benefits that result from the feature. And then the benefits are the positive outcomes or solutions that the product or service provides to the customer. So another way of looking at this is the benefit is the benefits that come from the advantages, and the advantages would be the benefits that come from the features. So how does this affect your personal life? Basically just write it down like 5-10 pages, have like 300 different features. And then for each individual feature, you write down what's the benefit of that feature. List all the key features of your product or service, would be identify the feature, highlight the advantages. For each feature, explain how it benefits the customer, and then emphasize the benefits. Clearly articulate the positive outcomes or solutions that the product or service will deliver for that person. So let's get into the examples here. Now, I went over smartphone. Now let's talk about a fitness tracker. So you have a fitness tracker. What would be the feature of that? Would be you'd be able to, it has heart rate monitoring. So that's a pretty cool feature. Now, what would be the advantage of having a heart rate monitor? You can track your fitness progress and identify areas for improvement. That gives you the edge because now you have that extra insight. And what would be the benefit of that? Achieve your health goals and feel more confident. You can't feel an advantage until it's applied onto and you're actually using it. So a subscription box service, the feature would be curated selection of products. So you got a library here. And the advantage would be you'll be able to discover new and exciting items tailored to your interests. And the benefit, enjoy a personalized shopping experience and treat yourself. Example number 4, a productivity app. The feature would be task management tools. Advantage of that is to stay organized and you'll be able to prioritize your workload. And the benefit of that is it increases the efficiency and reduces stress, which is a hell of a benefit if you ask me. And then number 5, a vegan protein powder. Feature of that is it's all plant-based ingredients. Advantage will be it'll support a healthy and sustainable lifestyle. And what would happen when you have a sustainable, and you'll be able to contribute to a better planet. Now there's other benefits that I can say, hey, having a healthy and sustainable lifestyle, and plus using plant-based ingredients rather than, stuff that's coming from cattle, that also helps, build up your immune system, get your proper nutrients, which can help you feel more energetic throughout the day. You don't have to rely on caffeine to get that fix, at 12 p.m. And one more is a new smartphone with a long-lasting battery. The feature is, your battery lasts longer. Advantage would be you don't need to constantly have to charge your phone. And then the benefit of not having to constantly charge your phone is you get to enjoy uninterrupted use throughout the day without worrying about battery life. So you won't have to think about that while you're, running your apps and whatnot. So some of the key points here is to focus on the customer. The FAB formula prioritizes the customer's needs and desires. You want to be specific. Use clear and concise language to describe the features, advantages, and benefits. Highlight the unique selling points. Emphasize what sets your product or service apart from the competitors. And then use strong verbiage. By the way, this is the unique selling proposition. What separates you from everybody else? What makes you so different from the rest of these people selling the same type of product as you? What makes me have to choose you over everybody else, including doing nothing at all? Use strong verbs and active voice. Make your copy engaging and impactful. So bottom line is, by using the FAB formula, you can create compelling copy that resonates with your target audience and drives conversions. So let me go ahead and refer you now to the Gary Halbert letter. I actually have it in education. Let's see, consulting, SEO. Now, as I was saying earlier, on the Gary Halbert letter, he has a newsletter. I'm not sure exactly which one it is, but I did print it out and I have it in my binder, but it's a really, so I probably can find it just like this, because the ones that you clicked on recently are usually turned purple. But I do encourage you to go through this website. It's an extremely valuable website. This is the most legendary copywriter of all time. In my personal opinion, he's like right up there with Gary Benzavinga and Dan Kennedy, but I still think Gary is in his own lane. Although Gary Benzavinga is pretty impressive, but he has he has a newsletter in here. I'll try to find it, and if I can find it between now and the time I publish this video, I'll go ahead and have it in the description. But when it comes to features and benefits, you follow his newsletter on this, and he breaks it down in great detail. He really explains the difference between a benefit and a feature. And then for each feature, he actually has you write like 2 or 3 benefits, I believe. So yeah, definitely go through this. I'll have this in the description, as well as the boron letters. You should check that out. I think I actually have a blog post on my website with each one of these chapters, but it's also worth buying from Amazon as well. Gary Halbert's a very valuable resource for learning how to get better at copywriting. All right. And then I also recommend you check out Dan Kennedy. He's like the godfather of direct response at this point. And he has a lot of great seminars on copywriting. And then I'll have some other resources in the description for you as well. All right. I hope you enjoyed this video. We talked about the FAB copywriting formula. Now, this is probably like my 50th copywriting video at this point. I encourage you to take a look at my playlist, copywriting tutorials, as well as the archives on my website. It's almost like it feels like an endless supply. I think I have every formula now at this point. So I definitely encourage you to check that out. It'll really help up your game and selling your point on paper. All right, now, and also right in the description, I have a free copywriting checklist that you can use to help you boost sales and create engaging copy. So as you're creating your advertisement or your report or whatever it is that you're doing, you're trying to sell, you can use this checklist right aside you. Basically, you can go down the list and use that as a reference to help better your game as you go along. All right, so definitely check that out. It's right in the description. You'll see it. All you gotta do is just put your name and your email address in. It's completely free. It'll get sent right to your inbox. And take a look at the tools and the resources below. I'll try to have everything that I talked about in this video, especially that newsletter from this website, Gary Halbert letter. And also take a look at the pinned comment by the Affiliate Marketing Samurai. And with that said, I will see you in the next video. See you then.